Hello, people. I'm Detroit Miracle. How many of you out there grew up on the Superman film series, the Superman comic book series, even every Superman television series? How many came up in all the eras of Superman and followed it and watched it religiously or on occasions? I would like to say that I am one of those such people. I came up in the 1970s. This may surprise many of you. I'm from the 1970s originally, as far as being born in it. And I thought it was cool watching Superman films coming up and leading into the 80s. Then I got into the comic book stage of Superman. Like, yeah, when you read the Superman comic book, it draws it out much bigger. In the comic book, Superman could travel to other galaxies, universes. He takes on superpower beings everywhere, all across the universes. But in the films, they sort of center it to stuff that happens on Earth. And that's one of my gripes with the Superman franchise, that they never made a movie and made it like a Star Trek, Star Wars type of intergalactic type of thing involving many races of people, persons, and things. But in the comic book, if you go back and look at all the comic books, it's a million Superman comic books. But when you look at, and if you look at them, you'll say that, wow, they've never showed any of this type of stuff on film. Superman is everywhere in the comic books. He's on other planets, other galaxies, other universes, other dimensions. But they tend to scale things down when they make it into a movie about Superman or television series. And they have the resources, the talent, the technology to show Superman battling many powered beings all over the universe, but they don't show that on film. So they sort of scale things back when it comes to the movies as compared to showing them in graphic novels or comic books. Another thing with Superman that gets me is Superman has all these powers, has all these advanced Kryptonian technological devices that could do wonders for the world, but he doesn't use them. He can eliminate diseases, hunger, homelessness, all of it. But they only show him doing certain things with it. Like, he'll stop bank robbers, he'll stop Lex Luthor, he'll battle some superpowered beings, but he never does anything huge, like on a cosmic type of, like on a worldly cosmic type of scale. Like, shouldn't it not be homeless people or hungry people on a planet? Since Superman is there, he has the abilities and resources to wipe all of that away. But they never show Superman do that in films or on television. He doesn't even do that in comic books. You know what they're saying? That it's so political and traditional that they can't show Superman wiping out hunger and homelessness and sickness, because that would be in people's mind. That would be edged in their mind that, yeah, there is a hero out there that could do that, and it's Superman. So let's get behind Superman. In fact, the people would collaborate together and commiserate to actually create a Superman that could rid the world of all the woes and ails. So they never projected that image of Superman doing such a thing or such things as that. They never projected him doing that on film, television, or in comic books or in graphic novels. So, like, some of it is political. I know people would be thinking that, dang, why did they hold Superman back? Why didn't they show his full abilities and full potentials and his full caring, contributing heart? Because, like, things are political, social, and traditional. So they're not going to show Superman rid the world of all of those, because people will know that it could be done. If he did it, then they would say, well, millions of us could get together and unite and combine all our resourcefulness and do what Superman did. But they don't want people thinking like that or behaving like that because of that foolish type of tradition. Nevertheless, Superman is always one of my favorite heroes because of what he is, what he stands for, and what he does. I know many others feel the same way. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me again.